Итак, здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, с вами Серега Корж Гамейс, и мы возвращаемся в бейсбол. Естественно, 23-й год, естественно, плей-офф, вторая ответная игра между Атлантой Бравес и Вашингтон Националс. Напомню, в первой игре Атланта победила Вашингтон 10-2. Если сегодня Атланта побеждает, то они выходят в следующий раунд плей-офф. С Вашингтоном мы прощаемся. Если выиграет Вашингтон, то будет, как вы знаете, третий матч финальные. Как-то так. Что ж, давайте начинать. Ну а я, как всегда, замолкаю. Увидимся попозже.
Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., we've got a perfect day for baseball. The Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway, showing the slab in today's game. Patrick Corbin. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he doesn't have overpowering stuff, so it's important that he finds his rhythm early. I think the easiest thing for him is to trust that catcher. Catcher's been in the league a long time. He knows these hitters. Whatever fingers he puts down, you nod the head and you throw that pitch.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The wind of the pitch. That's off the mark, and we're off and rolling here in D.C. And a pitch. A little bit low. That's a little bit low.
3 balls, no strike.
That's a strike. And now 3-1. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Leading off for Atlanta.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Snap throw to first. Back in there standing. And a pitch. Acuna runs. That's in for a strike. Throw safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
0-2 now. Good eye right there. Kicks and fires. That one hit to right. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starters some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Here's Austin Riley. And the first offering is not close. That's down and in.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Acuna stands at third with one gone in the inning. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Matt Olson up next. There's a strike. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here is Matt Olson. Line to right, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Outside. Here's a 1-1. And downstairs.
2-1.
The next pitch misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he deals. And that drops in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And here it comes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back in Washington, D.C., today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
C.J. Abrams in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And there's the strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
Got him swinging.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Lane Thomas, the next to hit, takes ball one. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And the right-hander deals. And now the count filled up 3-2. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Olsen settles under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Righty delivers. Out towards right center field. Harris racing after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 1-0. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris.
Michael.
It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Ball, exercise.
Got him. 1 out in the 2nd.
Batting 7.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
And fouled off. The 0-1. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And right back to the mound. To first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 8. The left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar. Swing and a miss as he was out front. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Man at
Orlando
first. Here's
Arcia.
Orlando Arcia. And a foul ball. Check swing went around. 0-2 now. Ball one there. Pilar off of first with 2 away. Step off, throw to first. Pilar back in. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in Nationals Park.
Leading off
And
for
now it's
Washington,
Keibert Ruiz.
The catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And a pitch.
Ball
Good
one.
eye right there.
Count 1-0.
That one inside.
That's it.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Clips the outside corner. That's strike one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that one is inside. The wide to kick the pitch. Inside corner for a strike. And now 3-2.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Got him. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Now it's Dominic Smith. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
One down, and now it's Luis Garcia. Strike one.
0-1.
At the belt and fires. And that's in for a strike. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a guy out there coming at you with high velocity.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough
Batting
and
seven.
played right
Third
into
baseman.
the hands of the pitcher.
Morgan.
So 2 down now, and here is Ildemaro Vargas. Ball one, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bounced up the middle. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Nationals leave one. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. Top half of the third inning. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Corbin back to work. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gets it to first. They get the out on Acuna.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out.
So I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year an OPS of 917 just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
He steps on the bag and a couple of quick outs.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to third. Whips it across, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 1 and the Nationals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now up for Washington, Jake Alou.
Jake Alou.
The wind of the pitch. And the slider catches the zone.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
0-1. That's a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. That one missed. Got him! And one away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now here is number 30. That one misses, and it's 1-0. That's in there.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 3-1. In the air, right field. Acuna there, and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Number 5, shortstop, CJ.
So the batting order turns over, and now C.J. Abrams. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Abrams, 22 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Here's the 0-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. A solo shot, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Here's Lane Thomas. That misses the zone, And that's ball
Ball
one.
one, no strike.
And that one fouled off. Ball to strike. Just missed. Good eye in that spot. And that one fouled off. Three balls, two strikes to count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. That one ripped. Harris ranges back. Backs on, and that ball is out of here. That one felt good, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now at the plate, Joey Meneses. Flied out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Meneses goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. The pitch. And now it's even up.
One strike.
Next one off the plate inside. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. On to the fourth. Matt Olson up to the plate.
The first baseman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give the other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And that one almost got him.
2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. On the ground, right side. One up, one down.
Now that designated hitter.
Next to hit, Marcell Ozuna. His first at bat was a strikeout. That misses, and that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ripped to short. Throws to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Atlanta, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
In there for strike one. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in there safely.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now it's going to be Sean Murphy. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Pulls that one foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the 0-1. And that one sliced foul. Runner leads away at second. And a base hit up the middle. Runner around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 2-2.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Kevin Pillar. Picked up a base hit to center his first time on. Pitch misses outside. 1-0. Kicks and deals. And there's a ball. Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And now the lefty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Orlando Arcia waiting for a turn at the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. And that one is out of here. A 2-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now Orlando Arcia. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two outs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So now back to the top of the order.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Here's Acuna now. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
0-1.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
The pitch. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Ozzie Albies getting ready to hit. A switch hitter batting right. There's a strike. And that's through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Kick swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Two outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The pitch. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Third out, and that ends the frame. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
The catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
The wind of the pitch. And that's outside.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is down low.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
3-0 down. comes a pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Albies sends it to first. One up, one down.
The first baseman, number 22.
Dom Smith stands in. That one's in there, 0-1. And the slider just misses.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And down on strikes. That's the second out.
The batter, number
Luis
2.
Garcia
Second
digging in
baseman,
for the Nationals.
Luis.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Braves 4 and the Nationals 2. Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris
The third
Singleton.
baseman,
And leading it off, Austin Riley.
Riley.
The pitch. That misses. And that is ball 1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Kicks and fires. That one ripped but foul. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The punch out there, and now 1 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. He blasts one out to right, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a pitch. And another ball. Corbin maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
There's the strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. And that's in there for strike 1. And that one hit to first. Smith takes it to the bag, and that is that. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's 5-2. Back after this on the show. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Ildemaro Vargas. The Nats in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Nationals just haven't produced as many competitive at bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard. Up now for Washington, Jake Alou. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team, and it boosts the OBP, Boog. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but you know, sometimes it's not.
Number 30 at the plate now. That's ball 1. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
I think he kind of leaned into that one.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
0-1 down.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Off the mark there. And the count 1-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Vargas, the runner at third. Alou on at first with nobody out. And now the count is even. And he deals. They're downstairs. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And the right-hander deals. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
Really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered here in this one. And ball one to the right fielder. The Braves bullpen has some activity. A.J. Minter getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Yates getting loose as well. Bases loaded, nobody out. And it's 1-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
In the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. He's got it. Runner tagging for third. Tries to get back and save.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey Meneses.
So digging in, Joey Meneses.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there for strike one.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
One out, bases full. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Batting, catcher,
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off. They say it went.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
So the tying run at second. And that one moves his feet. One-two now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Bases loaded, 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We're through 5. It's the Braves 5 and the Nationals 3. Pitching change here, Andres Machado.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
57.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So here's Murphy now, 1 for 2.
The catcher.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
The 2-1. They say you win.
I'll say this as a position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Sean Murphy circles the bases. And they add a run. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And next for Atlanta, Kevin Pillar. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Gets under it and pops it up. Thomas makes a nice running catch.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That one's in there, 0-1. Machado, 6'1" righty. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Now the 0-1. And that's a little high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-2. That misses off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Well struck left field. And it's off the wall. Oh, the throw is wild. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
The right fielder.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Arcia leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch is outside.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Man at second. That one finds the corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, left side. Alou moving back for this one. And puts the squeeze on that. 2 down.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman. Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves.
Don't give up the run, man.
In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. At the belt and fires. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. That's the third out. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
Now
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now up for Washington, Dominic Smith.
Nationals, the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
And the pitch. And that's a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1. There's a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
That one down the line. He'll do it himself. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis.
So up next, Luis Garcia. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to go. And a pitch. Foul ball. And now it's 1-2. And now 2-2. Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Fly ball down the line. Pilar snags it for the second out.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman.
Next to hit for the Nats, Ildemaro Vargas.
Vargas.
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And now the lefty. There's a strike.
0-2's the count.
And 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. In the air out to center. Harris after it. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for Washington. And they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. New pitcher on here. Hunter Harvey. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for...
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Hunter Harvey.
The pitch. Strike one.
0-1.
The pitch. Activity in the bullpen. Robert Garcia appears to be getting loose. Next pitch is popped up. Abrams has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. One down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Let's go, Nationals. Come on.
And that one a little bit high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Here comes a pitch.
That's ball 3.
And there's ball 4.
Take the base.
His ability to draw walks has been something
batting,
that's been part of his career since day one.
Marcell Ozuna digs in now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering, and it just misses. And a pitch.
That's ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Kicks and fires. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. There's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out on that double play.
Ozuna checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So digging in, Michael Harris. 1 for 3. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
That to right. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that's the inning. 2 left on. 7th inning stretch time. Braves 6 and the Nationals 3.
7th inning stretch.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Raisel Iglesias.
So digging in, Jake
Leading off
Alou.
for Washington, the left fielder, Jake Alou.
The pitch. There's the strike. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Got him. 1 away.
Now batting. Center
Up now
fielder,
for Washington, number 30.
Young.
High fly ball down the left field line. Tracks it down for the out. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals as the Nationals are down to their final out. And first offering is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
The pitch. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The next pitch misses. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So a man aboard, and now up for Washington, Lane Thomas. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's in for a strike. In the dirt, blocked. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Abrams at second with 2 down. And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.